We are rolling. Bonjour, everyone.
Hi there.
We would be a little bit more exuberant if it wasn't so bloody hot here.
It's only about 101 degrees outside right now.
And, for those of you in the South, you can appreciate that. Those in the North who are under a heat wave, without air conditioning, I might add, can really appreciate what we're going through. We've been 100 plus for several days now and expected to be several more days, at least until Sunday. And then
Hopefully,
it drops back down to
hopefully in the 70s.
a normal temperature for around here.
And the only way to keep the heat out is to lower the shutters and, in essence, like blackout curtains.
We do that every morning. We leave them open in the middle of the night, open the doors and the windows and anything else we can open to get what little bit of cool air is outside. We have a box fan that is sucking on it to bring it inside, and it doesn't really help that much. I like to think it does in my mind, but
We just keep hydrated. We keep drinking water all day long.
amongst other things.
Well, as a matter of fact, about drinking water, we were coming home the other night, and an older gentleman stopped us at the corner and reminded us to keep hydrated. About 10 minutes later, we were still talking to him and learning about his family in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Very nice gentleman, very friendly French.
Very French. But again, it goes to point out that the French are not rude, won't talk to us. We had breakfast yesterday in a place that a young French girl struck up a conversation with us.
Well, we were trying to feed the birds too.
And it's just, anyway. I want to mention one other thing, one other fallacy. People think you come over here and you find some place, and right next door is going to be a pastry shop, a bake shop, groceries, cafes, everywhere. No.
We have to take a bus to get to any of the restaurants, the boulangerie, the market, the fromage shop, the butcher.
The butcher, baker, and the candlestick
Candlestick
maker.
Yes. Haven't found the candlestick maker yet.
And they don't run consistently. We've stood out there and waited for them, and they don't show up. So, and if you have an appointment and you're counting on that to get to the appointment, forget about it. So anyway, we've beat that horse enough.
One thing about the heat, though, it sure dries clothes off real quick.
Yeah, we have a rack that we
A drying rack.
Dryers are non-existent over here. They have what they call a clothes dryer, but what it does is circulate air through and pull out the moisture into a tank.
Which you have to empty every once in a while.
There's no heating coil or exhaust out of the apartment. It's just it's not really efficient. Like I said, they call them a dryer, but they're more of a water recycler. We had the opportunity a short while ago to visit an organ recital inside the cathedral. And I want to play a couple of excerpts from that for you. If you like organ music, you're going to love this.
Yes.
But if you find it that it's kind of screaming and repetitive sounding, there's only one song in there that you might enjoy. I'm not going to play entireties of them. I just give a little bit of a snippet of each one while I try to learn how to focus the camera within the cathedral. You'll notice that it is a learning process. Let's put it that way.
That it was a free concert.
Yes. The problem, again, we have with those is bus system shuts down at some buses 7 o'clock, some buses 8 o'clock. And these concerts and some of the functions are 9 and 10 o'clock. There is a lighting of the cathedral every weekend through the summer.
It doesn't start till 10:45 in the evening because it doesn't get dark around here until 10:30.
So we're not able to visit it, film it, or anything unless we have a car. And we may be doing that. Walkability here is in some places pretty good, but if you want to get anywhere, there's an area called the Hippodrome. They have sulky horse racing out there, and they also have concerts and a whole slew of different things.
But it's difficult to get to and from.
Yep, it's
Via
almost
bus.
we can't get there from here. So again, there's things that we would like to do that may have to put a car to it.
We'll find a closer apartment.
Well, even if we find a closer apartment, we still can't get to some of this stuff because the buses just don't get there. So,
One thing I've noticed living over here and being out and about is there's no loud music coming from any of the cars. There's not that boom, boom, boom coming from the radios inside the cars that you can hear 3 cars away. It's just very, very quiet. The diesel fumes from the cars, from the trucks, is basically non-existent. The air is so much cleaner over here. It's amazing. I just started thinking about that and listening to the cars and everything. Of course, the most noisiest thing over here is a motorcycle.
you know, I don't think of myself or Jan as being old. But whenever we get on the tram or a bus, these young folks, and I'm saying 30, 40, and 50-year-olds, young folks, want to get up and give us our seat. And I'm like, what? I'm not old. Do you see me hobbling around here? But in any case, we are going to be staying in probably for a few more days and then hopefully get out. There's some things I want to video, but it's going to have to wait.
The humidity's going to have to go down.
Everything's going to have to go down.
Yes.
So, again, we just wanted to check in with you. Stay tuned to listen to some of the organ music, and we will check back with you in the near future, hopefully.
Au revoir, everyone.
A bientôt. When we first arrived to the cathedral, we were early, and we found this young girl choral group singing. Unfortunately, we got there at the very tail end of it, and I will show you what we got on video. And they did a beautiful job, as I'm sure you will agree. So let's try them.